Here's Brody Brazil.
Now, Adin Hill's last game was a 4-0 loss to Montreal. That was the first game of this homestand, and in it, the Sharks just did not look good as a team. I know people are going to say, well, Adin let up some goals that were regrettable in that game, and yeah, that's probably agreeable as well. But sometimes how you look as a goalie is reflective of the skaters out in front of you. I felt like nobody was really great in that game against Montreal. So he didn't play for the 2 games after that. Reimer comes in and wins those 2 games, and the defense looks good in those 2 games. And again, they're shorthanded in those games. But obviously, coming into tonight, you can't have Adin Hill, get cold, get iced out of this. I mean, granted, Reimer was playing well. I thought there was a chance he might get a 3rd start in a row, but I also realized the bigger picture situation. I mean, at this point, after Hill's outing tonight and the way Reimer had been, you would expect Saturday, no question, goes to James Reimer. I'm not trying to stir this up into something bigger. I'm really not. But Curtis and I, over the years, we've come up with 4 levels of the goalie relationship between a tandem. There's a goalie conversation. There's a goalie competition. There's a goalie controversy. And there's a goalie conundrum. Man, that's a lot to get through. So a goalie conversation is kind of where we're at right now. We're talking about Hill versus Reimer versus the way James has played in maybe more limited roles, but how his last 2 starts looked versus how Adin Hill's last 2 starts looked. We're not, and no, you know what? Maybe we're past that. Maybe we're at the competition phase. Maybe after tonight's result, or maybe it's less of competition because they're both not pushing each other. But you understand my point. The next level is that competition. Maybe we're both are competing, and now we have to make a decision. A goalie controversy, that is a true, and that's kind of a good thing sometimes because you have both guys playing well, and it's a toss-up. We're not at that point. And a goalie conundrum is when both guys are playing terribly, and you don't know who to start in that regard either. So just to clarify, conversation is, loosely where we're at. Competition is, we got this, we got this. How do they balance each other? Controversy is when it's like, hey, 2-horse race here. Who picks a winner tonight? And then conundrums when nothing is going well. So, look, I'm encouraged by Adin Hill. I still even think tonight in the second period, although he gave up 3 goals, he only faced 12 shots in the second period. 3 goals on 12 shots, that's nothing to write home about. But he also stopped a couple grade A chances that could have easily been St. Louis goals, especially in the first shift or 2 of that second period. So, how do you grade it in the end? Not bad. Certainly he wants a different result. I know he's going to get more chances, but as of right now, slightly encouraged to go back to Reimer sooner than later and give him more reps than maybe even the Sharks were planning on.